Good afternoon, amigos, from
El Cerrito Archaeological Site in Querétaro.
Today we are exploring a pyramid here in central Mexico, just outside of Querétaro, en un pueblito se llama Pueblito. This pyramid dates back to 300 BC. We'll get into some other facts as we go along, but it's already looking amazing here.
Vamos.
This place is absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of kind of like the hill country in West Texas. Just
It's so quiet.
we can just barely see the pyramid now, but it's already worth coming. This was free,
Yeah.
which you know, museums and things like that here in Mexico usually aren't expensive. You're 70 pesos.
Yeah.
But this was absolutely free. Already worth it. You hear that? There's nothing going on. This pyramid was home to, in this order, the Chupiquaro, Teotihuacan, the cultures of Chupiquaro, Teotihuacan, Toltec, and Chichimeca.
That's correct. You got all four.
Boom! Check this out, amigos. This is amazing.
Thank you.
The pyramid too. Comment below, let us know, mis amigos mexicanos. This one seems like this. I think this pyramid kind of flies under the radar in terms of overall tourism. But I mean, it's
pretty
amazing.
It's pretty incredible, and also the views around, all around us. I mean, there's a 360-degree view.
I think you're supposed to turn my thing.
I'll be where you started. The views up here are incredible as well.
I'm
so
dizzy.
let's go. Just as we were really starting to find our groove with the purity, silence of up here, there's a marching band that began playing. So now we're getting some nice dance
You
moves.
feel the rhythm.
But we do have a few more facts for you. The first is this place was deserted or
Abandoned.
in 1700, and
Around it says approximately sometime in the 1700s.
in the 1700s. This is why I let him do the facts. And the time that it was most inhabited was by the Toltec culture.
Yes.
From 900 to around 1200 AD.
Exactly, and it kind of began its decline or abandonment, if you will, when the Toltecs moved out of this area of Mexico, thus kind of beginning the decline. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure on this. Well, there's a lot and I'm not entirely sure of it, but it seems like this was fairly recently discovered. In 1941 is when an archaeologist.
It's always hard for us
I
to
know.
say that word.
Found some of the outer walls, and then it wasn't until 1995 until this area was kind of freaking ants. These things are huge. 1995.
I'm so glad that Greg got scared on camera from a bug.
I could feel it. It felt like a freaking rat was crawling on me. I'll get a shot of those. 1995, that the land was
like excavated, and
if you will.
They started like uncovering this.
Yes, and it wasn't archaeological, like a national archaeological site, until the year 2000. So
yeah, and I think they're still doing some work, but the park itself is beautiful. I think the most interesting thing to me about these archaeological sites is that a lot of them are just being uncovered. I know that's true for the Templo Mayor, Greg mentioned earlier. I think they bumped into some of those ruins, but I feel like of all the places we've been, it seems like a lot are just still being discovered, and the deep thought of the day is it makes me wonder what else in our world is yet to be discovered. Okay,
I'm about to go judo chop some ants.
You just gotta keep it kinetic so the ants won't get you. Know what I mean?
In the marching band? Yes. You start twirling a flag?
I wish.
With all the cactus here, I can only imagine what kind of weapons they made, assuming the environment was still somewhat similar, but it was probably pretty brutal. This place, muy chido.
Yeah, it really is. Whoa, it really is cool. I think what I told Greg is it's different from Teotihuacan, which takes almost an entire day to explore. I feel like this is perfect if you only have a few days here in Querétaro to come. It's, you know, plan to spend in no more than an hour and a half. It's a quick 20-minute ride from downtown, and I feel like it's something, especially if you've never seen any pyramids, or even if you have, they're also different and tell a different story. I think it's a pretty cool thing to see.
It's incredible. Even if you live in San Miguel de Allende, it's hard to recommend coming here just for this, because that's a 45-minute drive, at least 45 minutes from San Miguel de Allende. But if you're coming down to this area, you're making your way to Mexico City, I highly recommend this, putting on your Querétaro to-do list, because it's so different than anything else you can do in Querétaro. And
yeah, it's so close to the city.
I mean, I feel like any ruins or ancient sites, I highly recommend wherever they're at in Mexico. We've never been disappointed. We didn't enjoy Tulum as much as we wanted to. That had more to do with the crowds of people than the actual beauty of the ruins themselves. But it's the
opposite here. You won't find another human. Humans.
See, now we did it this time. Well, I think that's all we have for you. Poquito cerrito, chiquito cerrito in a pueblito.
Oh my gosh. How long have you been thinking of that one?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just off the top of my domito.
Domito. Es verdad. Thank you guys for exploring with us today. We hope you had fun getting out of the city. We know we sure did. Thank you so much for coming along the journey with us. Be sure and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell, that way you get notified.
Cada vez.
We post a video, and we will see you guys again.
¿Cuándo?
Mañana from this domito. Domito.
Oh,
It's time to eat though.